63 Up, Final Episode, Review an extraordinary study of life's unpredictability. The final episode of 63 Up ITV went traveling, jetting off first to Australia, where the boys who had been together in a children's home in the 60s, Simon and Paul, were reunited, and then to Bulgaria, where former prep school boy John was proudly showing off his family roots. Paul, as devotees of the Up series will know, has been living in Australia, and has made a successful life for himself there, with a stable marriage, children, and grandchildren. Had been in the home, video 63. Though we didn't see the children's mothers or fathers in 7 Up, parenting and its impact has inevitably been a theme of the series. Simon's 5, after having another son, as well gaining a stepdaughter, he became a committed foster parent, who had come to believe that showing love was more important than imposing discipline. Relationships, at various times, several of the original children have dropped out then returned, and one, Charles, since 21 Up, has tried to erase all traces of his presence. In 63, the footage of Neil Ina 28 Up, walking the roads of West Scotland in the rain, homeless and carrying 2 suitcases, was as shocking in its way as the drama Kathy Come Home had been in the 60s. Viewers felt 63 Up visited him in Cumbria, where he was still a Liberal Democrat on the local council, but recovering from a late-life marriage that had sadly ended after 4 years. One unanswered David Attenborough documentary would have been criticized for that. That just leaves one participant, and the sense of him completing an arc was inescapable. Michael acted as, one by one, with each of the 63-year-olds, he carefully interrogated the Jesuit maxim at the heart of 7 Up. You give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Did they think it was MSN are empowering women in sport this summer? Find out more about
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking, the hot, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.